There's a YouTube channel. It goes by the name of Mr. Snowflake.
Yeah, he's keeping the Misfits alive with us, that's for sure, for eternity.
When the dreaded Black Death spread across Europe in the 13th and 14th centuries, people publicly whipped themselves with irons in bloody processions of self-flagellation. They believed this act would cleanse their soul and ward off the deadly disease. These poor people were known as the flagellants. The names may have changed as well as the methods, but the need for punishing ourselves for whatever reason has always been with us. We punish ourselves because we are not happy with who we are.
Fat, 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 we blow up in town, and the back is gonna blow up with some clogged arteries, some fat, 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 some fat, fat, fat.
We punish ourselves in pursuit of greatness.
Victor! Victor!
We punish ourselves in order to help others.
Oh my god, there's so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Yeah!
Woo!
Show us your tits.
And we punish ourselves far too often with the poor choices we make.
There was a photograph
Yeah.
that you sent somebody. The old stinky finger up the poop chute.
Oh.
Huh? Let's not talk about it.
Thankfully though, we are often surrounded by people who stop us from making poor choices and stop us from heading down the wrong path, ultimately leading to punishing ourselves. But what happens when the people you rely on to keep you in check aren't around?
You know what you look like? You look like a beautiful...
No, Jason, whoa, Jason, just think twice before, whatever you're about to say, just think twice before you say it.
What's then to stop us from doing the wrong thing? Well, for our misfits, when their moral compass isn't around, we can only hope they don't do anything too crazy.
Camera, but here's what I need you to help me do. I need you to help me pull off a heist.
Tends to be a duck, it's not.
That's what I think about you, Dale. You fucking fat little freak!
By now in the Misfit verse, we had seen plenty of examples of Jason Genova put in his place by the enigmatic and intimidating man mountain that is Big Richard. But at this time, sadly, Richard was still dealing with his health issues. So while he was out of action, Brad had taken on the job of keeping the Piss Lord in check. But what happens when Brad isn't around? After all, he can't be at the gym all the time to stop Jason from cranking himself up to 11.
Shitty bulk, I prefer. shit bulk. Twinkies, ice cream, donuts.
Are you serious? Is that what you're eating?
Thankfully though, before Jason exploded himself with his hyperactiveness, up stepped our one-time hero, Chuck.
So how long before you're due, man? How long before you're due? 3 months pregnant?
Yeah, about 3 months pregnant.
It looks like you lost 80 to 90% of your definition.
I don't give a fuck, I just want to get big.
I think it's funny that most people come to the gym to get in shape or bigger, and you're just getting fatter.
I'm not fatter.
You all...
He's walking away from you, Chuck.
Look at his puffy nipples right now. Puffing right through his shirt.
Just a bulk.
He and Chuck are having an epic war of wits this morning. This is great.
Saying you gained so much weight in the last 4 months that you're fat.
I don't want to be fucking ripped. Lenny gets fat in all season too. Who gives a fuck? He gets fat too. I'd rather be strong than weak. I'm not gonna be ripped year fucking around. I'm not gonna be fucking Ethiopian year round. And yesterday I did 340, but I wasn't on camera. It'll be on camera.
Why would you,
was
wait,
on
hold on.
340.
Why would you
When
bench
and
press
where?
340 yesterday, then come in here and bench press again today?
Bullshit on this.
That's all bullshit.
Why would you do that twice in a
Full of
row?
bullshit.
It's not full of bullshit. You're wrong, Chuck.
Yeah, okay. You are always on camera benching. Where's the proof?
I'll have the proof.
Yeah?
Next week I'll have 350 in your face.
You know,
Prove it. Go ahead.
you do have a. You and Jason buried the hatchet.
The hatchet's buried in his head. 2 sets only?
No, I did 3. I warmed up. I started
Oh,
warming
the
up.
one plate doesn't count as a set.
Chuck was channeling his inner Big Brad Wolf. Jason was starting to tell too many tall tales, so Chuck made the decision to shoot him down. This new assertive alpha Chuck had also made the decision to start taking getting in shape more seriously.
I will say, eyeballing you, your arms definitely look leaner than they were.
I'm floating on average 5 to 7 pounds lower than what I have been.
So Chuck was keeping Jason in check and was finally taking his diet seriously. Chuck, however, is only human, and he can't be expected to make the right decisions all the time.
You challenged Big Victor.
Started here.
Yeah.
I started going like this. I was looking at him, I'm like, are you serious? And then he pulled back. I put every ounce of effort I had in it, and then slam. It didn't last that long. Of course, my tendon hurts a little now.
Chuck, I gotta ask you, Chuck, what's bothering you today? I see you complaining. Which arm? And how'd that happen?
I think I've been sleeping on it wrong. Or from my arm wrestle Big Victor.
Well, I was about to say, is this a lingering result from arm wrestling
I ain't
Victor?
saying the name.
Chuck, I think you need a write on this patch. Victor was here.
No, actually.
Chuck even said it himself. He knew he was going to lose. After all, Victor is a bit of a monster.
And 4 plates?
Yeah, on an 80 pound.
Wait, when you do dips, Victor, you put 4 45-pound plates in one?
It's not easy. I actually do it for 6.
Jesus.
6 reps? Oh, man.
Victor had made the decision to never appear on camera, so we never get a good look at him, although people have sent me photos of possible Victor sightings. So why did Chuck take such a risk? He even said himself he knew he was going to lose. Perhaps if his new gym buddy JT had been around, maybe he could have talked Chuck out of it. Or maybe if Brad had been around, he could have talked him out of it. Brad, after all, was used to dishing out the advice.
You gotta remember, we work out with women and old people, Jason. They can't lift that shit.
Come on, Brad, give him a hand. Take one off for him.
You put them on, you can take them off.
Brad, along with Andrew, were considered to be the most sensible of the group, but even they could make the wrong decisions from time to time.
Brad, you want to explain a rusty trombone to Jennifer?
I can't do it without laughing. Just go on the Urban Dictionary.
I'll explain it without laughing. You ready? Brad, this is Jennifer's friend Amy, and we're going to teach her when...
What is a rusty trombone?
Oh, wow, this is going to be great. A rusty trombone, as they're holding hands. It's when a guy is on all fours and a woman or a man, but preferably a woman, is behind him licking his ass, jerking him off. Rusty trombone. You two have a great day.
If Brad and Andrew were in fact the most sensible, then JT was quickly becoming the most altruistic. He had trained Jason in the past, he had taught Andrew how to box, and now he was teaching Brad's son how to box as well, all the while expecting nothing in return. But even a virtuous man like JT could make the wrong decisions on occasion.
So JT's Delray Misfit tip of the day is...
Don't drink on a Thursday night and hang upside down on a Friday morning.
Your head looks like a ripe tomato right now, JT.
I'm hurt.
Immediately after JT gives his tip of the day about hanging upside down after drinking, he goes and hangs upside down.
All right.
So, if a virtuous man can make the wrong decisions, what about the opposite of that? What about Jason Genova? Well, both Chuck and Brad were keeping him in check when he was in the gym. But what about the times Jason was at home? Could he be trusted to make the right decisions there?
We need to talk.
Uh-oh.
Well, that you don't need to be lying to your mother.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
She's giving it the... Oh, he said that I asked him to do something. What are you walking away?
Oh,
You're not walking away.
What did I tell you or what?
She said, oh, I asked him, he's been working out so hard. He said he couldn't, I asked him to do something for me, and he said he was just too exhausted. He was up at the gym early and had worked out so hard. I'm like, what? I go, when was this? She said Monday, and I go, you were here on Monday.
And don't say you were here on Monday, motherfucker, because I was here and you weren't. No.
I was like, what? I was like, huh?
It's so sickening. He even lies to his mom.
Jason shouldn't have lied to his mother, and who knows, maybe Jane Genova would have punished Jason for his deception. Jane could seem as wild as Jason at times, but even she knew when to make the right decision.
Do you work here? You're a trainer. You're a personal trainer, correct? Have you ever thought about becoming your son's new coach?
No.
Whether Jane punished Jason for his deception or not didn't really matter, because he was far too busy punishing himself already. Or more accurately, he was punishing his body, as we had now officially entered the Hindenburg era.
221.
Fuck, I got you.
What the hell are you doing? You sure? Look at this delicious salad.
No.
Healthy stuff. Got fruits, vegetables. No? Just head right over to the slop section.
800.
How many pounds are you trying to gain during this meal?
10 pounds.
How much did you weigh before you came here today?
A lot less.
I'm like 260 right now. I'm eating a lot of calories. Over 8,000 macros. Over 8,000 macros and calories. I'm gonna eat in 3 or 4 helpings. 20,000 calories in 3 or 4 sittings. It's absolutely just plus Diet Dr. Pepper and
Diet Dr. Pepper? All right, so 1 plate down.
3 more to go.
Just 3?
We're eating everything. Everything in sight.
God, I hope Adam is not watching this video.
He's gonna...
all your hard work, Adam, down the fucking toilet.
We eat fat. We blow up in town, and the back is gonna blow up. We eat some clogged arteries, some fat. Some fat chicken all the way, so you clog your arteries and explode by.
Yeah, touch them all, Jason. Dude, use the fucking thing.
We're dirty, bulky. We don't care.
You might be dirty bulking, but I don't think everyone else here. Okay, I'm gonna put a sign up there. Do not eat the pizza. Jason just touched it and coughed all over it. You don't look too good.
Hindenburg's about to explode. Ice cream. We all scream for ice cream. Hindenburg's about to explode from heart attack from arteries. It's pissing. It's sickening. It's revolting. Peace out, bye.
No, putting on so much weight so quickly wasn't good for Jason, but from the sounds of it, being at a lower body fat wasn't good for him either.
Tried to get below 180, my body wouldn't even, I starved myself practically to get below 180. Couldn't even get there. Couldn't even maintain it that long.
Well, I think you were doing things you shouldn't have been doing. You said you were going to starve yourself and all that.
Yeah, I did. I almost got below 180, but it was a bitch.
Well, as long as you're happy, brother.
I ain't happy being at 180. And my strength went down the roof.
By Jason's own admission, he was a bit of a prick to people when he was at his leanest ever. So, at least now he was bigger, he was much, much nicer to people.
Excuse me?
You weren't even in existence when I started on YouTube.
Existence how?
You weren't in this gym.
What he's trying to say is that he's been a YouTube celebrity for so long that you didn't even exist yet back when he was first doing these videos.
I wasn't important.
Yeah.
In life.
Yeah. Back then you weren't in existence. You were
It was important in my own.
So Jason would often make poor decisions, but every now and again, Jason would often make the decision to better himself.
Very nice. Business casual.
Yeah.
Can I correct something?
What?
Take the belt and line it up with this. Your belt is too far to the left. You want to make sure the buckle is nice and straight with the collar.
Pull your pants up a little bit higher.
Jason, don't you know that horizontal stripes make you look fatter? Good luck, Jason. If you need a reference, you can call Jennifer. Wait, Jason, come here, come. Come on. Hold on. You gotta do this, do it right. Next time, wear black socks too, Chief.
All right, bro, I'll let you know.
Looking sharp, good luck.
Thankfully, Jason got the job he was interviewing for. And although a new job seemed like the right decision at first, once people realized his new job was working in the newspaper industry, it seemed like a less smart decision than initially thought.
We're talking about Jason's job doing newspaper sales for the Palm Beach Post.
No, you don't understand. It's true.
What do they say? Get the newspaper if you want yesterday's news.
Yeah.
Fuck reads a newspaper.
But the newspaper's going to be around for another 10, 15 years.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
But no matter how long this new job lasted for, Jason seemed much more excited about it than his old job at Publix.
I'm about to get off tonight from work, from Publix. I'm very, very tired. About to give a shout out to Chris Schasferzer and Chris Davison. Chris Schasferzer and Chris Davison are getting a shout out. Chris Schasferzer and Chris Davison are getting a shout out. Chris Davison and Chris Schasferzer and Chris Davison. Chris Schasferzer getting a shout out. Peace out. Bye.
Perhaps with this new job, we would see a new Jason too. Or perhaps not.
And he's like, I mean, I've already made $3,000. And I go, really? He goes, yeah. I mean, I am going to be making $380,000 a year. It's $400,000.
See,
and I go, and this is what I go. I go, great. I go, and how are you doing this? He goes, I'm going to be ahead of 20 people. I go, fantastic. And I go, what about Publix? He goes, I keep that job for gas money.
And Jason wasn't just lying about his new job.
Hey Chuck, I heard Victor destroyed you in arm wrestling match.
Arm wrestle yourself, see how bad you get beat.
Didn't you beat Adam, or did Adam beat you? Who won that?
That was a tie.
Do you remember that? When he arm wrestled Adam at Adam's house?
No, that was a tie. That was a legitimate tie.
It was a tie?
Tiebreaker. Nobody went down.
We're done.
With Jason lying about his pay and how important he was in his new job, he opened himself up to be mocked from the fans, and as we've already seen, Jason didn't handle haters very well. He would also routinely bring on the hate, not just from the words that he spoke, but oddly from the clothes he would wear.
What does it say? Let me see.
It's hilarious.
Great white.
Great white nutrition.
Hold on.
Oh Jesus, he's gonna wear it.
Of course, why not?
Liz, Jennifer, there's about to be a race war in the weight room. There's gonna be a race war in the weight room.
Oh shit, here we go! It's on! Race war!
And sometimes Jason would make the very unwise decision to send a catfish a photo of himself with his finger up his bum.
Your new nickname? Knuckle Deep.
What a weird name.
Yes, I know. What a weird name. What a weird picture it corresponds to as well.
Knuckle Deep.
Knuckle Deep, Jason. Are you playing coy, or do you know what this refers to?
I don't want to refer to them.
You have no idea what it refers to?
No.
None whatsoever?
No.
There you have it. No, I'm not letting this go so easily. There was a photograph.
Yeah.
That you sent somebody. The old stinky finger up the poop chute.
Oh.
Huh? Let's not talk about it.
Not talk about inappropriate.
Yes, that would be a good word to describe it. Let that word enter your head the next time you think about doing something like that, my lord. Okay?
Jason was often choosing to do the wrong thing, but at least when Lenny was around, Jason always chose to work hard.
He always gets his best lifts in when he works out with you. There's something about training with you that just ignites a fuse, and he wants to impress you, I think. He loves to work out with you.
Lenny would famously go on to be known for his poor choices.
Wait, and you fucking haven't.
Just needs mopped.
Just needs mopped?
But Lenny could also make the right choice at times too. Like when training for an upcoming bodybuilding show, he chose Mark as a workout partner.
By the way, this is Mark right here with the black. What's up, Mark? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Mark's been a member here for a long time, and this motherfucker can lift some weight. So let's see what he can get on the bench press today.
And judging by the size of Mark's arms, he knew a thing or two about lifting.
This guy has arms like Popeye.
Yeah, he does. He's got double splits on the peaks. Everything.
So let's get some
phenomenal leg strength too. Pretty much total package.
Andrew was up here.
Basic movements, heavy weights for reps.
Kalor, yeah, we got his video up on YouTube of him and the benching 650.
That's once in like every 25 years you get somebody.
And he took a shit one day and Jason came out.
And whenever Lenny wanted to be physically punished, he knew exactly where to go.
Every once in a while you just get that urge to do something, and you do what I call get it out of your system. Now, if you want to see some off-the-wall freaks, take a ride at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard in West Palm, go east, make a left on Dixie Highway, say about 2-3 o'clock in the morning every night. That's where the action is. You heard it here from Big Lenny.
Lenny welcomed punishment both in the gym and in the bedroom.
I'm gonna go in the parking lot and jump up and down on me with the heels, and I'm not on the ground.
Lenny likes pain.
No!
Lenny.
Out of all of the Delray Misfits, Sol was perhaps the most kind. Always happy, always willing to help. But when Andrew took a little vacation, it seemed like something had changed in Sol, and he had now turned to the dark side of the piss.
How's the girls down there?
How are the girls down there? Yeah. Tell you what, Saul, when I stop filming, I'll show you a few pictures I took.
Oh, yeah?
How about that?
I like
All
to
right.
see 'em.
Lots of Venezuelans and Colombians down there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Since you're here, we got to keep it clean, huh?
Yeah, keep it
God.
clean.
Yeah, in the meantime, Saul's asking to see pictures of girls I met in Aruba. So don't believe Saul's lies.
Saul, what'd you tell me? What'd you tell me off camera, Saul?
Talking about that
Nah, Saul's lying. What did he say to you?
He said, watch your fucking mouth.
See, Saul gets dirty when the camera's not going.
Oh, you got, yeah, with Saul over here, and you guys are talking about how do you say I need to take a shit in Spanish?
Saul instigated that whole thing.
Because that's all I do not want to know. I do not want to know when you guys go in there.
See, we love Saul. And then, you know, when the camera's rolling, Saul plays all coy and quiet. Then I stop the camera. Actually, I'm just joking. Saul did not instigate the Blumpkin talk.
There was an item in the gym that Andrew had wanted to steal for a while now.
This is the infamous Enjoy the Mint Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jennifer. I'm not stealing it. You can probably put it on eBay and get a cool 10 grand for it.
Only if we get Jason.
Andrew had never been brave enough before to try and steal the men's picture. But now that Sol had seemingly turned to the dark side, Andrew finally had a partner in crime.
Here's what I need you to help me do. I need you to help me pull off a heist.
Okay.
See this thing right here?
Yeah. Okay.
This enjoyment. You're gonna help me get this out of World Gym. You're gonna help me pull off a heist. We're gonna steal this from the gym. You gotta help me out?
Oh, sure.
You gotta do this?
Having seen Ocean's 11 and fallen asleep through Ocean's 12, I was expecting a cleverly constructed, well-executed heist using all of the Misfits and their special abilities. Maybe it could have started with Sol pretending he was all confused since he was old and turning out the lights by mistake.
I beg to see.
Whoa!
The lights go out.
Well, now Jason, now you can't blame the lighting for not looking ripped.
Then Lenny, with his darkest tan, could have crept into the men's changing room unseen and grabbed the men's picture. If anyone got in his way, Mark could have silently choked them out using his huge arms. And by the time the lights had come back on, Jason could have distracted Jennifer at the front desk.
You wanna see how big I am?
Don't you love how he just totally disregards? You can talk for an hour, and when you're done, it's, do you want to see how big I got?
Because I get here too. Yep. I see that.
Then they could have all jumped on Chuck's motorbike and he would ride off in style.
You're not training legs hard enough, Chuck.
Hey, you know shit.
But expectations and reality are rarely the same.
All right, Jennifer, you have a great day. Don't mind us. What? What happened? What happened? What happened? It was Saul's idea. It was all Saul's idea.
It goes back in the
Wait, this is ridiculous. Hey, Saul, see, Saul, I took.
Troublemaker right here with the hat. No,
I'll bring it back.
Okay, so the heist was just a bit of a joke, but there was actually a real crime that took place. Jason had been entered into an online bodybuilding competition, with the winner of the contest decided by whoever got the most votes from the public. The other guys in the contest were clearly in better shape, even Jason would admit to that fact. However, Jason had way more fans, and they voted in their droves for Jason to win.
Well, Jason was supposed to be here this morning to deliver his victory speech.
When's the final? When's the final vote?
The 20th, I think. I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
The day of the Olympia. Right?
How fitting, right? So Jason is running away with his physique of the week thing. I don't even know who sent in the picture, but here's to the winners.
I won WFC Physique of the Week.
Well, technically, there's 47 minutes left.
Yeah.
So those other four guys whose physiques just pale in comparison to yours, they have 47 minutes left to rack up about 1,100 votes and catch up to you.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You sure? I don't know. Chuck, 47 minutes left in the contest. They have to catch him.
Don't laugh if they give it to the second place person.
He's just fucking around.
The other competitors didn't catch up to Jason, and Jason won the competition. However, Chuck would go on to be right. The organizers of the contest were far too embarrassed to let Jason win, and they moved him down into second place.
Well, here's my question. Why did they even allow Jason in the contest in the first place? If they weren't prepared to honor him as the winner by a vote, why did they allow him in the contest in the first place? Shouldn't they have just said, no, we can't let this guy enter the contest? Or did they simply not think you had a chance in hell in winning? And then you probably threw them a curveball when you got 1,400 votes, and they're like, oh shit, this guy actually won. They shouldn't have let you enter the contest if they weren't prepared to honor you as the victor.
It's fucked up.
Right?
It's real fucked up.
Jason is now checking his phone to see if the website has messaged him.
And they did not.
And issue a formal apology for not honoring the votes that they claim that they allow in the victor.
Now my fucking swarm of fans are gonna be riding on their ass.
So basically,
they're mad.
They're mad.
Jason was right. His fans were not happy, and they went on the attack.
Great. His fans are fucking animals. It's awesome. I love it, man.
It's like it's a pack of wild hyenas. You just don't fuck with them.
Because of the hounding from the fans, the decision was rightfully overturned.
Attention all fans, we did it, we won! Guess what, buddies? Rick Hall honored my wish. She's gonna give me free supplements and the interview. We won, we did it. Thank you, fans. You're so good to me. I really appreciate it, all my heart. I mean, I worked hard on diet and nutrition and bodybuilding for so many freaking years, and all the contests I've done since 2010 and 12, and powerlifting and all that stuff, and nutrition, and all the pros I work with like PJ Braun, Aaron, Skip LaCour, Ron Harris, you know, all the greats, Richard Gaspari, all of them, Ronnie Coleman, Bella Fitness. Really appreciate it, fans. Lots of love to all my fans around the world. I'm so happy, I'm so excited I get this interview. It means a lot to me, you know, being in the hall, being the physique of the week. They do respect me and they do want to honor it. Thank you, fans. I really appreciate you, and I love my fans with all my heart. I love you guys. You're my Sith army of friends. My big Sith army of friends and pals. That's all I got in my life right now, and my family.
So the injustice was overturned, and Jason rightly won according to the rules. But the almost robbery wasn't the real crime I was talking about. The real crime was that Jennifer was leaving.
Ladies and gentlemen, Delray Misfit fans, I have some breaking news this morning that was just revealed to me. Jennifer, your last day is going to be Friday. 2 days from today, Friday. Right. Now, I won't reveal where you're headed, but you told me, and I want to congratulate you. Moving on to bigger and better things. You're staying locally in the area, which is good.
Same industry.
Same industry, just a different gym, different position. And we are all going to miss you here in the mornings. You are officially a Delray Misfit for life, whether you like it or not. Jason, yo, you know Jennifer's leaving, right?
What?
Friday's her last day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, sadly Jennifer was leaving, but at least we still had Adriana to entertain us at the front desk.
Adriana no longer works here at World Gym. She has gone back to Georgia. She was the full-time cleaning lady / part-time front desk flirter. So Adriana.
She's looking for cock. Cleaning nothing. Kidding me? Fuck out of here.
Adriana, if you're watching this, we missed you here. Good luck to you up in Georgia.
So no more Adriana either. Although Jennifer did promise to make an appearance now and again, and she stuck to her word, showing up from time to time.
Enjoy.
Oh God.
Oh my God! Oh my God, this is so fucking cool! Holy shit!
Yeah!
Woo!
Show us your tits!
So the girls had gone, but it wouldn't be long at all until a new woman would enter the Misfit verse, and with her she would bring choices, punishment, and fear. All things Jason would really struggle with.
Jason, say hello to Dad.
Stop it! Stop it!
I'm feeling pretty cute today. Might post a photo of myself to the social media. But what pose should I do?
Knuckle deep. Knuckle deep.
No, please. I don't want to. No, please don't make me do this. Ooh.